Hi, folks. Mr. Diggs here from McCarthy Park and Papa, promoters of amateur and professional arenas. And this is a NASCAR. Professional drivers drive around in circles, let's face it. The wind resistance, the torque, I believe like 750 to 900 horsepower motors. Where NASCAR started is in North Carolina, and that's a pretty good rabbit hole I'm not going to go down right now. Everybody, everywhere in the world pretty much drives, and they consider it to be a privilege. Nowadays, you can turn on any YouTube channel and find a bunch of road rage, a bunch of amateurs getting into accidents. If it's on purpose, I don't know how much of an accident actually is. This week starts 2 weeks of racing down in Daytona, Florida. All right, let me put this down, folks. Excuse me. Daytona's going to kick off here pretty much 2 weeks on Tuesday, the 14th at 2 and 4. They just pretty much have a draft to see starting. It's a draft to see who starts for the pole position. Not for the pole position, but who does their 3 laps to see who the fastest one is for the pole position. Then on Wednesday the 15th, they have the same thing for the next series. That starts at 8 p.m. On Thursday, February 16th at 7, they do what is called the dual races, dual 1 and dual 2. That comes down to however they finished in the draft and what their pole position time was. They slot up according to the first race or the second race. In all honesty, it's either the pole position winner is number 1, and then the number 1 race has all the odd drivers. The number 2 race has all the even drivers. On February 17th, the NASCAR Craftsman Series does their run, which is starts out at 7:30 on Friday the 17th. That is 19:30. On February the 18th, Saturday at 1, the Menard Series runs. And then later on that night, on February 18th, the Xfinity Series, which is honestly the minor league series to the NASCAR Cup. Then on Sunday, February 19th, the 65th running of the Daytona 500 starts at 2:30. I believe that's 14:30 hours. As professional drivers go, they don't get any better. You can run Formula One and bike races, which of course everybody's a pilot. They're all professional drivers. Comparing a professional driver to amateur driver is always interesting. I have been to a few races, and what I've noticed about the audience when you leave any kind of event where you have even amateur drivers racing, when you leave the event, everybody knows how to drive. Nobody's using their brakes. Everybody's rolling slowly, and Everybody's merging, like left and right, left and right. Everybody's merging. Everybody's taking their time. Nobody's in a rush, but you keep moving forward. And that's what I found out is kind of funny about going to specifically a NASCAR event, but also other events that also have professional drivers in them. As Ukraine goes now, they have medics who run from the front lines and try to get civilians out of the front lines and out of the way of damage and pretty much harm's way. These cars need fixing, they need tires. They're running really fast over a bunch of potholes. They're not potholes, it's artillery damage. A lot of people need cars over there. It would be very cool to have a NASCAR race stadium literally run on the border of Ukraine. God bless. Thank you, folks. Slava Ukraine.